Hello everyone. I've got a sauces slash condiments tier list for you today. Should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully most of you know what most of these sauces are, so we'll just get started. So first one is, Tabasco hot sauce. Yeah, it's a classic sauce. I do like it. Not too much, I'm not the biggest fan of super spicy food, but a bit on something gives it a bit of kick. I think it's a good sauce. I'd say an A tier sauce. I have like tomato salsa, like kind of a chunky sauce, more of a dip than a sauce, I'd say, I guess. But yeah, decent taste. Has like a bit of tang to it. Obviously, tomato usually has a bit of other, like maybe onion in stuff like that. A little bit of spice as well can be in it. For me, it's not my favourite, but it's also okay. Get it on some nachos, something like that. But I don't have it much. Probably probably a C. Then we have sweet and sour sauce. This is one I don't like. I guess I associate it more with sort of maybe like Chinese food, like sweet and sour chicken, something like that. But for me, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I must say, I don't like it personally. So for me, it's an F tier. Then we have soy sauce. This is okay-ish. Another one that's not my favourite, but it's not bad. Put it on some noodles. Has a bit of a sort of kind of salty like almost. Bit of flavour to something a bit bland, but I could live without it as well. I think a soy sauce for me is probably a C. Then this is chunky blue cheese dressing and dip. I've never even heard of that. I probably won't even call it a sauce, but I don't like blue cheese, so I certainly wouldn't like this. So I'm afraid you can go in F tier. Then we have like squirty cream. Another thing I probably wouldn't call a sauce, but I do quite like squirty cream. Occasionally, on used mainly for desserts. I assume. I don't think anyone's really just having squirty cream on like a savoury dish, but put it on some ice cream, put it on like a sundae, put it on a waffle, donut, something like that. Yeah, it's decent. It's probably don't have it. I had it more when I was a kid, I guess, than I do now. But yeah, it's not bad. I'll say a B tier. Now we have Vegemite, or as I know it as Marmite. This is sort of one of them things that you either kind of love it or hate it. And for me, yeah, I'm not a fan at all. It's an F tier sauce for me. Then we have tartar sauce. This is mainly used on like fish, I guess. Um, Another one that I'll sometimes have it if it's there, but I don't really want it. It's not my sauce of choice, but if I'm given some tartar sauce, I might have a dip in it. But yeah, I won't ever be picking it. I'd say a D tier. Then we have tomato sauce. I guess probably the most common sauce. Maybe barbecue or tomato. One of them anyway. But for me, yeah, I love a bit of tomato sauce, ketchup, whatever you want to call it. I think it's got to be probably my favourite sauce. Have it with chips. You can have it with even very much lots of potato things. Yeah, it's just versatile. Fish also can have tomato like fish fingers. Dip a sandwich in it as well. Yeah, it's nice. I do like tomato sauce. I like relish. This for me, I don't really like it, but I also don't hate it. Yeah, I'd say I guess if it was on like a hot dog, I guess I could eat it, but I don't like it. I think probably an E tier. Uh, Teriyaki is one I'm not too familiar with, so I'm not too sure where to rank it. I know you get it on like sort of Chinese food, Asian food like that. I mean, I don't know the difference between that and soy sauce. To be honest, I'm a bit uneducated on that. But as far as I'm aware, I'll put it in C because I'm not too sure. I think it's similar to soy sauce, but it might not be. I'm very unsure on that one. Then we have looks like sort of a chocolate syrup or chocolate sauce sort of thing from Hershey's. Um, chocolate sauce. It's not my sauce of choice. For like ice cream things like that. I'd rather have like a raspberry sauce or a strawberry sauce. But yeah, it's not bad. It's alright. It's good on some things, but won't be my first choice of sort of the sweeter sauces. I'd say probably a D. Then we have like barbecue sauce. This one's like a Jack Daniels variant, but just a barbecue sauce. I'm going to rank it as generic barbecue sauce. Yeah, I think barbecue sauce is decent. I didn't used to like it when I was younger, but it's sort of grown on me more recently. Nice bit of tang. It's kind of, sweet, but has a bit of tang to it as well. Got on sort of meats, things like that. Chicken, bacon and barbecue sauce on like chicken. Yeah, it's nice. I'd say, what would I say? It's definitely on the top half. I'll go for a B. Then we have mustard. Um, Mustard for me, it's another one it's okay, but I'm not the biggest fan. It's another one that I guess I'd only ever really have it on a hot dog, I guess, and I'd rather have tomato sauce on a hot dog for sure. I'd probably rather have hot sauce even on a hot dog or something like that. Yeah, for me, mustard, not my favourite, I think, but I can also eat it, so I'd say probably a D. Then wasabi sauce, I have never had this, but I believe wasabi's like very hot, and it kind of tastes a bit horseradishy, which I don't really like. So, lack of information, but I don't think I'd really like it anyway. So I'll put it in E, but I'm not 100% sure. Then marshmallow fluff. I don't think I've ever had this. Also, probably not a sauce, but you know, if it's just fluffed up marshmallows, I'm sure it's probably decent, but I'm not too sure. So I'll just put it in C. Another one that I'm not too sure about, but it sounds decent. Maple syrup, yeah, it's a good sauce again. It's quite a nice sort of sweeter sauce without being too sweet. I only really ever have it on pancakes, I guess. I don't think I really have it on anything else. But when it's pancake day, you're having some pancakes, bit of maple syrup. Yeah, it's decent. I'll say. Actually, I'm going to move barbecue up to A, and I'll put maple syrup in B. Then we have ranch dressing. Don't really have this much, but it's another one that's kind of fine, I guess. I think it's a lot bigger in sort of America than it is over here in the UK. I know there's kind of lots of memes about Americans having ranch and everything, but for me, it's okay. I'd say, a bit on a salad's okay, but yeah, I'd probably rather just have like a vinaigrette dressing or something like that. I'll go for a B. Then Nutella. This is like sort of a chocolate spread. This is, yeah, it's quite nice. It has like a nice chocolate taste with hazelnuts as well. Yeah, it's kind of like it's just a nice chocolate spread really. It's really unhealthy for you, I think, but it tries to claim to be healthy, but it's like not. It's the thing that it got exposed for a bit. But Nutella, I do quite like it. I'd say probably a B. There we have Worcestershire sauce. This is one that I'm not really a big fan of. It's like a sort of, like a fermented type taste, like a something like that, a bit hot, bit something like that. Can't really. It's hard to place really, but I know I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think for me, it's probably an F. Then we have sort of horseradish sauce. This is another one I don't really like, but I could manage. I think probably like an E. Then last we have mayonnaise. Mayonnaise for me it's decent. Get it on salads, maybe have it in some pasta, something like that. I know you're probably not meant to do that, but it's not bad. I think I prefer sort of salad cream, which is like a bit similar but more vinegary sort of. But I think mayonnaise is okay. I think for me it's probably a C. Okay, that's my sauces tier list. If you've any tier list you want to see, let me know in the comments. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.